Now, I do have a good update for you too, and this is rather rare to actually have a good update about something that we have talked about, but it is no credit to any of the COVID crazies that are in Queensland. Remember we told you the story of an Australian couple who were trying to get back to Melbourne to have a kid. They needed to have an emergency C-section though while they were in 2 weeks of quarantine. Both of them are vaccinated, yet because they had not completed the full 2 weeks of their quarantine, that I repeat, they had to do, despite the fact they were vaccinated, they weren't able to physically touch, to meet their newborn baby. We had the chat with the dad on this show.
We were told that she could have her phone with her and we could video call throughout the process. That promise was quickly turned to a no. And then she went through the C-section on her own. And in her words, I didn't get to see my son. He was taken away very quickly and he was behind the curtain.
Well, not because anyone in Queensland Health did this family, an Australian family who had been vaccinated. They had to wait day after day after day. Most likely, my presumption, no evidence, but my presumption is they were being punished for talking to the media. Well, they finally got the chance to meet their son. They finally got the chance to meet their little boy. And of course, he is now 9 weeks premature, so he'll be okay. But, you know, for anyone who's had a preemie baby, it's a precarious journey, and he's in a NICU right now, essentially in intensive care for babies. The expectations are, I repeat, that he's going to be okay. But thankfully, his mum Sarah was on telly this morning to tell us the good news that the family has actually been reunited.
It was nerve-wracking. It was one of the most amazing moments of my life. I immediately cried. He's just very, very small and tiny. It breaks my heart.
Enjoy every little feature of that little man. They were reunited, thankfully, and a moment that should never have been denied has now been had. Shame on everyone who was involved in denying that child the chance to be with his parents and the parents to be with that little boy. Strength and love to him for the next few weeks and the many, many, many years that are ahead.